Good morning class. Today we are going to discuss about public corporation or statutory corporation. So a public corporation is a body corporated formed by a special act of parliament or by the central or state legislature. It is fully financed by the government. Its power, objects, limitation, etc. are also decided by the act of legislature. For example, Indian Airlines, Air India, State Bank of India, Life Insurance Corporation of India, Food Corporation of India, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, etc. These all are the example of public corporation. So in simple, we can say it is a organization which is formed by passing a special act in parliament. Some features of public corporation: it is created by an act in the parliament. Then power, objectives and limitation of public corporation are defined in the act only. Okay, what will be the power, objective and limitation of this corporation? It is mentioned in the act only. It operate under total control of central or state government, although it is an independent body, but it is operated under the central or state government. Like RBI is operated under the finance ministry. Okay, then it is a separate legal entity. It gets incorporated automatically when act is passed in the parliament. It is managed by board of director who are nominated by government. Okay, board of director manage this and the board of director are appointed by the government. Then it has its own rules of recruitment and remuneration for its staff and employee. Okay, it enjoys administrative autonomy as it is relatively free from political interference. There will be no political interference in the public corporation. Now some merits. What will be the merits of public corporation? So first one is administrative autonomy. Autonomy means self-dependency or self-governing. So public corporation is able to manage its affair with independence and flexibility. Then quick decision. Obviously there is a less interference of the politician, so it can take quick decision. It is also free from red tapeism. Okay, service motive. The activity of public corporation are discussed in parliament. These ensure protection of public interest. Okay, we have studied that it is answerable to parliament. So the working of public corporation is in favor of public. Then efficient staff. We know that it has its own rules and regulation regarding the recruitment. So all the staff which is recruited is highly efficient. Then professional management. The board of director consists of business expert and also the representative of various groups such as labor, consumer, nominated by government. So all the expert manage this corporation. Now some demerits are also there. What are the demerits? Autonomy in paper only. Okay, in merit we have seen administrative autonomy, but it is present in the paper only. There is a lot of interference in this corporations. Lack of initiative. Obviously it doesn't have to face any competition and are not guided by profit motive. So employee do not take initiative to increase the profit and reduce loss. The loss of public corporation are made good by the government. Okay, and then rigid structure. Obviously if you want to make change in its provision, then you will have to pass a special resolution to amend this act, and that will be passed in parliament. So it is very difficult to pass a resolution. And unfair practices. The governing board of public corporation may indulge in unfair practices. It may charge unduly high price to cover up inefficiency. Okay, so these were some demerits of public corporation. I hope it is clear to you. If you have any doubt, then you can ask. Thank you so much.